Good afternoon, country managers. Our guests this afternoon from Korea, Crown Master Park Myang, and country managers for Singapore, Malaysia, as well as all the club level leaders, the center managers, and all of us fellow Atomians. Welcome to this afternoon session where I'm going to talk about your Body Fitness Wellness Challenge 2024, so that any kind of overweight condition will be overcome once and for all. It is a life skill that we want to share with you. It is not about just losing weight, it is about becoming healthy. You got to first be healthy and then you will lose weight. It is not to lose weight so that you become healthy, even though that happens. But many times when you approach it for the purpose of losing weight, you may not achieve that if your body cannot handle it because it is not healthy enough. So we want to get it to a basic healthy level, and then the losing of weight becomes much manageable, and it should be the case. It is the way the body responds. We call it your body's responsibility. Got the idea? It's the body's responsibility. It can respond to what it ought to have in terms of the food energy storage within your body, right? So let's go on to now look at the slides and talk about the art of supplementation. And this is what it is. We all have products, but how do you use it? It requires a certain skill. We call it the art of supplementation. Many of times we look at the science. Okay, this product has what kind of ingredient, that product has what kind of compliance, what kind of a result. All these are scientific look, and all of us are not so well trained to be able to understand one from the other. In fact, a lot of us fall prey to the marketing information on the label. Whatever is on the label is what we call marketing information. It is not scientific information. Just because they print the word organic, it doesn't mean it is definitely organic. Even though they grow in a farm that does not use chemical, but the farm next door that uses chemical that blows across to this farm will not make it organic. And there are different third-party organizations that approve the organic. Some of them, out of 10 points, if you score 3 points, you are organic. Some of them, out of 10 points, if you score 6 points, you are organic. So it depends on which state certify your organic level, right? So we do not look at the word organic or green or fresh or natural and we say, yeah, it's very scientific. Or the word printed on the label backed by scientific research, and we say, yeah, this product is backed by scientific research. But it is not the product that was in scientific research. It is actually a certain ingredient that has been subject to scientific research. But whether the product itself has that scientific evidence backing is a totally different story. Right? Once you understand that, you know we don't look at the science, we look at the art. And today I want to share with you how do we do it, and I come to you with a background enough to guide you, to help you be able to achieve that which you want to do. So 2024, here we go. April onwards, we are ready to take on this challenge and then move on for anything from 1 to 3 months. If it's 1 month, and you just take one bundle for 1 month, you will improve in terms of your health. But whether you will start to have a weight change, it really depends on a lot of factors. If you have like 30 kg excess and to kind of cut down in 1 month, it can be challenging because it depends on what you eat or don't eat. I can confidently tell you, you can achieve 5% within a month. I did it within 2 weeks. It is possible, 5%. Total change. However, it depends on what you eat or you didn't eat during that 2 weeks or 1 month. Bear that in mind. So, and if you fail to achieve that, do not be disheartened because you have the 2nd month or the 3rd month, and even if you have done 3 months and you still have not achieved, do not be disheartened because this is a life skill. You will certainly achieve your 5 to 10%, even if you go on to 5th month and 6th month and ongoing, because this is what your body is supposed to respond to you, right? So The whole idea is that your body weight should go up from time to time because we all live our modern lifestyle, we entertain, and then it should also come down if you allow it to go through a period of management. That's why we call it a weight management program. So what we bring to you is definitely a positive change in your body weight, but it impacts on health, or health impacts on it as well. So we look at 3 things that we can do for you. So you can choose first bundle, sugar control. It will help your body suddenly understand differentiating between the sugar food, the fats food, and the protein foods, and how to manage all 3 at the same time, each time as you take them. Because each time you take them, you never just take sugar food. You probably have your, sweet, sour pork, for example. That's protein with sugar. How does the body break that up between protein and sugar? And of course, there's also fats involved, right, in that food. So you will find that all the food you eat is never a single energy food. It's always a combination of sweet, fat, and protein. And then how does the body differentiate it, right? So we get the body to be able to deal with the sugar, because so long as your body have a problem with sugar, it will have a problem with fats and proteins. It's all connected. We call it the metabolic syndrome, right? The body doesn't just deal with sugar, not deal with sugar, give it a good fix, and then forget about your fats and the protein. They all affect the same process. So we're doing it all at one go. But for now, some of you with high sugar in your blood, you have a history of that, you are already skewed towards inability to handle the fats and the protein while trying to focus on your sugar. So that is a thing, and we want to assist it so that you are able to handle all 3 correctly. So something for the sugar control and the range of products there with a base, which is your easy meal replacement. That is the base. That is not something about calorie change. Oh, if I were to cut down calorie, I'll certainly lose weight. It's not so simple. I am sure you have heard about people losing calorie, keeping down the calorie of food and yet not losing weight. How many of you come across that kind of a situation? Or even yourself personally? Yes, I'm sure you do. Losing your calorie, keeping your calorie down does not guarantee weight loss. In fact, sometimes there's a rebound because the underlying factor is not dealt with, and that is the way your body handles the metabolism, which is the conversion of food into food store. Conversion of food into energy into food store first. And then the other part of metabolism is when you need it, conversion within from the food store into energy that you can use. So the body does not convert fat store, which is the energy store, into energy you can use just like that. It wouldn't do that. In fact, most times it doesn't, because the energy stored in fats is basically for preservation. It's not for daily use. The daily use energy is converted from glycogen, which is converted from your muscles and from your liver, the store of the sugar energy, the carbohydrate foods. That is the first priority. And if you do exercise, especially aerobic exercise, you go for a run, you do anything longer than 10 minutes. Anything longer than 10 minutes, your body will use the glycogen, the sugar store, for energy. It will not use fat. So some of us will do dancing, will do calisthenics, will do aerobic, this and that, and we hope to burn the fat. It doesn't burn the fat. It burns the sugar store. And then you become hungry, and then you eat again. So you see the problem? When you want to burn the fat store for energy so that you reduce in size, then the fat store is basically when you do weight-bearing activities, like carrying your baby all over the place, like carrying a bigger grown-up toddler every day, example. Physical activity, like washing the husband's car. All right, something that is physical, that lasts maybe 5-10 minutes, and you do it rigorously. It is called anaerobic, and the body will use the fat store for energy. You got a brief of it? You got an idea? So these are some of the things that we will talk about as we go in your program. So sugar control through the choice of supplements that we provided for you. I'm not going into the details of those supplements. I did that in one of those previous seminar. If you missed that, try to look out for that in one of the public broadcasts that the company will offer to you either in YouTube or in Facebook. Go check it out during the one-day seminar last few months, or Success Academy. So you have, for example, your bitter melon extract, cut down sugar, improve insulin response, and then you have spirulina, which will improve the metabolism of your energy foods. Okay? So that is one. It takes care of high blood pressure, it takes care of blood sugar, and it takes care of cholesterol issue, dealing from the health point of view first. That's why spirulina is very, very critical. The only supplement that can deal with the 3 chronic conditions all of us in modern lifestyle experience. All right? And of course, the ApplePhenon is to help you digest your food and help you lose some of the, what we call the girth, which is the width of your, your body's shape. All right? So that's one thing. But it is not primarily meant to reduce the body width or the fat width. It is not primarily meant for that. It's primarily meant to help you digest better. Because it's green apples, it helps with digestion and it helps with some amount of metabolism. So we put these 3 items together. Ideally, you should use up to more than at least 6 to 8 different items to have a successful weight program. But we are just using 3 because we are concerned about budget and also because we want to keep it to simple, something that you can do. Let's move on. The second one is the detox, to help your body just clear up the things that are delaying or that are, creating a roadblock. You cannot progress. You lose a little bit and then you stay at the same level. That is called plateau, right? So we want to help your body get rid of the toxin, and the key product that get rid of the toxins includes your psyllium husk, which should be a daily use item because it sucks up all the toxins within your intestines, which is the number 1 reason why we all have detox issue, or rather over-inflammation, toxins in your intestines. When food do not get defecated, undigested food do not get defecated out of your body, what's going to happen? It will putrefy, it will toxify. So the word comes detox, as in to remove it. However, the removing of it has got nothing to do with just the large intestine. The removing of toxins include that in your blood, that in your lymph, that in your skin, and that in your lung, in your liver, and in your kidney. The 7 elimination organs. So we are talking about very general, low elimination abilities. All right? It is not the extreme ones. The extreme ones, I've done it in 10 days. I can solve that problem, but it's a lot more extreme in terms of the product you use, the lifestyle you live, and a lot of counseling and coaching, right? So that's a different level altogether, but just using the purity, the psyllium husk, purity for the amelioration of fats, burning up of fats. So that is the one that will help your body quickly switch over to choose the fat store for energy, to use it up so that you are able to reduce in your fat cells. If anything happens, the size of your fat cells will reduce. The number of fat cells will not change. So please don't think that you lose weight, you are no longer fat. The fat cells are still there. They are lurking there in your body. The moment you eat, it will increase in size again. So the number of fat cells do not change after 3 years old. Right? So you give birth to your children, you love your children, oh, so cute, so nice, so chubby, feed some more, and pom, 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 all right? And then after that, they lose some weight, they go to school, they go down, and they think that they are okay because they are very physically active during the teenage days. And then when they get older and they get married, and then they pom, pom, pom again. Why? Because the size of the fat cells go back to its usual genetic code, which you set up when they were before 3 years old. Right, so in any case, don't blame yourself. I'm just giving you the historical evidence. And now for you to understand that we can keep the size of the fat cells down And yet at the same time, by managing on a day-to-day basis, that's why this program is a life skill. It's something that you do every day. You put on, don't panic, you can easily put off once you understand how to do it. And here to tell you how to do it. And finally, the third bundle, metabolism, something that you should use as a third choice. In other words, you always go with the sugar first, most of us, and then we go with the detox to clean up, and then we go to the metabolism to maintain. That would be the third month. If you start metabolism on the first month, I cannot be too confident about how you're going to do it. So I highly recommend sugar control first choice. Or better still, you buy all 3 bundles. I think there's a sort of a discount if you buy all 3 bundles at one go, because that is to honor everyone for taking the step to commit to a 3-month challenge. And that is what we want everyone to do, a 3-month challenge, because by the second month, the body, after 6 weeks, the body starts to plateau, and we want to beat that, all right, through detox, and then the third one, through your metabolism boost. What is that? That will be where your sugar control comes in. It increases metabolism. If you recall, the bitter melon, basically a lot of the ingredients that Atomy added to the bitter melon extract includes your chromium picolinate, includes your wakame and things like that. And they're all patented, and they're all aimed to improve your metabolism, the conversion of energy, food store into energy, the conversion of calorie that we take into food store, right, to do it properly. So that is what bitter melon will do for you. We have the ApplePhenon so that you can digest better. That improves your metabolism. And most importantly, we have your noni juice to give you the minerals that you need to be able to regulate the metabolism, conversion of calorie food into food store, conversion of food store into energy that you use every day. So this combination, the basis of all 3 is your easy meal replacement, because without the protein, none of this works well for you. You need your protein source of food. And the protein source of food now, to me, has become the foundational product. So anytime we talk about health and you need foundational products of vitamin C, omega-3, and probiotics, you need to think about protein food, because now we are seeing better results when people have all 3 plus the protein replacement. Why? A lot of us don't have enough protein. You can eat 1 cow a day. You still don't have enough protein, because what you have is the body doesn't absorb. You have too much fats, all right? And there's too much toxins, because the animals store the toxins in the meat, and then we eat them. Our body have a lot of toxins. You may not detoxify, then it doesn't absorb all the protein. You will, in fact, have a lot of poorly digested protein molecules, and based on that, you may end up having a lot of toxins and having a lot of issues, all right, in weight change. So I come to you also, besides all the products, straight away we offer the strategy, right? And the strategy has to do predominantly intermittent fasting, right? Last year we did intermittent fasting based on 6 week regular, 1 week break. Now we do intermittent fasting every day, and that should be your lifestyle for modern lifestyle. High stress, high sugar food, poor sleep pattern, worry every day, all right? That's a kind of modern lifestyle, all right? So we need intermittent fasting, and we are doing the 14-10 and not the 16-8, all right? Or the 1-6-8. The 16-8 can create issues over the longer term, but what we want is a 14-10, less issue. You decide when you start. If you start at 7, you should finish by probably 6. If you start at 8 in the morning, you should finish by 7, all right? And so on. Work on your timing, but I recommend start at 10 and finish at 8 in the evening, 10 hours. Just know that you have 10 hours to use energy for food, to convert food into energy, 10 hours. That's all you have. Having said that, please don't eat for 10 hours. I'm not asking you to eat for 10 hours. I'm saying when you eat, keep it within the 10 hours. If you eat less, better still. All right, but if you must eat because you entertain, because you love food and all that, keep it in 10 hours, watch the amount that you eat. Whatever the program is, the amount matters. If you eat a lot, you will put on. And then you are not using up enough. Unless you eat a lot and you run 1 mile a day or run 2 km a day every day. All right, but few of us are doing that, right? So chances are you will not use up enough energy. So just be sure, 10 hours, and then you have 14 hours of detox, metabolism, improvement of body use of energy, and so on. And if you add on the exercise and you add on the proper lifestyle, then you find your body learn the habit of the metabolism, and you can manage your weight over time as a lifestyle. Every 2 weeks, just like our Mastership Challenge, now you have a physical challenge. Every 2 weeks, you can actually get the job done, right? Once you go into an intermittent fasting mode. But if you do it as a lifestyle, which I've been doing for the last 20 over years, right, you will always maintain regular body condition for a very long time. And mine in this condition for the last 30 years, all right? So, let's move on. We focus on protein. That's part of the strategy, especially plant-based protein. Your easy meal is plant-based. Your triple protein is animal plus plant because it's got cow's milk, right? So slightly different option for different purposes. If you want to do bodybuilding, triple protein. You want to do foundational, triple protein and easy meal or shake 2.0. If you want to do weight loss and then you're very particular about plant-based protein, then 2.0, then easy meal, plant-based, and 2.0 as well, right? But not triple protein. So that is the combination. However, some of us may experience plateau. Talk with me, and we may decide what is a good time to introduce triple protein later on when you are done with this package. All right? So the menu plan comes with the strategy. The menu plan is to allow you to understand when to eat, what to eat, how to eat. For example, breakfast and what do you use, and lunch and what do you use, and dinner and what do you use. All these are made available to you when you buy the package, failing which you can always call the company up and then they will send that to you as well. Right? Well, whether it is for wellness or it is for sugar metabolism or whether it is for detox, the plans are all there, the general guideline, what products to use. And then I even throw in the kind where you may only use 2 meals. So that is 3 meals, right? That is 3 meals and the guideline of what you eat during breakfast, during lunch, and a meal replacement during dinner. So that's 3 meals. But I also threw in a 2-meal approach. Some people really want to make it work. All right, then we do a 2-meal. In other words, 1 regular and 1 replacement. This is the one I worked with my team of 15 people last year, and all of them have, by 2 months, clear off at least 5 kg. All of them, all right? But they go on this 2 meals approach. Okay, so it depends on how much you want to go to, all right? But we have the plan and the strategy. Come talk with us because the conversation, the support will be there for you to make sure that everybody don't hit the wall, all right? Hit the wall, fall down flat on your back, and then don't know how to get up. We'll help you get up, okay? And be able to achieve what you want to achieve. So I'm going to jump into a couple of questions that people have thrown so far. It may be the questions that you have. It may be the reason why you are kind of undecided. I hope this would really, get you to take action because that is very important. So let's look at it. Right. So some people ask, I'm taking probiotics, omega-3, hemohim, noni juice, vitamin C, bitter melon, so many of them, all right? Can we take so many on a daily basis? The answer is yes, right? Yes. I take practically all of it for the last 8 years, all right? But you can space it out. Sometimes you just don't feel so confident, which happens. It's okay. Then you can sort of stop some of them. But otherwise, if it's for maintaining of health, you practically need your level, your ground level, foundational, and you need your therapeutic level 2. If you've heard me talk about it last year, the level 2, which includes your calcium, your spirulina, your psyllium husk, all right, but may not include your noni, which is the 3rd level. So level 1, level 2, yes, for a long time. Level 3, if your level 2 still cannot meet your objective, then you go to level 3. Level 4 will be like cosmetic skincare, right? You want to have a sunblock, something like that. So you add on. So the answer is yes. Cost of all these supplements is a concern, so decide. Level 1, definitely, the foundation, the protein. And then level 2, you can choose what bothers you, strengthen those organs, because level 2 is about organs. Then level 3 is about function. If the organ doesn't really serve its job, it has to do with organ functionality, kidney and the liver, the relationship, the liver and the lung, the blood and the lung, all right? Like COVID is a blood-lung situation, all right? So you need to think at level 3, right? More of that as we go along, but the answer is yes. If you want to remove the level 3, okay, remove the level 4, keep to level 1 and 2. You're not sure what is that, please backtrack. The company has the slides, you may ask for it. Okay, what is that level 1, level 2, level 3, and so on. Okay, we can talk about it when I meet you on Zoom on Thursday, bi-weekly. For everyone who enters the program, I'm happy to support you guys on a Zoom meeting, but be sure you are there. All right, if you're not there, then you play me out. Okay, so second question, do I need to buy all the products introduced today? It is up to you, preferably yes. Buy, in fact, all 3 months if you want to commit to 3 months of challenge, all right? Or just buy 1 month and then the following month buy the second month. I find that those who commit to 3 months have a better chance of success, achieving the 5 to 10%. Those who buy 1 month, they are like trying to go swimming. Have you seen people go swimming to the pool and then kind of, right? They test the water before they even go in, right? I'm asking you, jump in, you are safe, okay? And then, is it necessary to cooperate with or stop eating through exercise? You can stop eating and it is necessary to collaborate, not cooperate, collaborate, meaning work together. It is necessary. You want to do your own thing, that is also fine. If you do your own thing, but you may fail along the way and you wonder why, right? So we are here to support you, collaborate with us. I will advise you, in some cases, stop eating, because you are only eating hawker food every day. I would tell you stop eating, okay? But if you are eating some home-cooked food and you're having your meal replacement, then, of course, we can, you don't have to stop eating. Now, most of them who have gone through any weight program with me never stop eating. I hope that's good news to you. They eat, but they eat the right thing, they eat at the right time. So it's a combination of factors. It's not just about not eating. There is a kind of weight loss that is very easy, the simplest on earth. I tie you up. 1 week, you will lose weight. Okay, so that's the simplest way of weight loss. So therefore, if that's what you mean, it can be done. But of course, I'm not going to do that. All right. Will it come back if I successfully lose weight? It will not, because we are learning a life skill. If it comes back, then you go into your 2-week challenge again, go into your intermittent fasting again. You already understand the skill and how to do it. That's all. Right? So do not be afraid that you will bounce back. But of course, if you after the weight loss, you live from buffet to buffet every day, right? It will take a miracle not to put on weight, okay? So I hope you understand that. How do people who drink for socializing lose weight? The answer, stop socializing. Okay, all right. The answer is they can, but they need to increase their supplement. They need to increase their vitamin C, the foundation, the protein food and all that. Go with the intermittent fasting, and you will still be all right, because your drinking is 7 calories. Your beer, your liquor is about 7 calories per gram. Your fats is 4, all right, 4 grams, and then your protein is 4, your fats is 9, all right? So yes, and then want to lose 8 kg and detox. How? I just told you. Okay, I hope you paid attention. It can be done, and I'm finishing the last 1 or 2 slides. How to gain weight? Yes, you can eat your protein meal replacement on top of your regular meal, and you should have 2 packs, even 3 in some instances, depending on what's the situation you're in. Yes, you can gain weight, but I don't want to go through everything down here for you. You can gain weight if you want to. How to improve the body's blood circulation? When you go through the program, your circulation will improve. But if your health is an issue, it is not a circulation issue. All right? Because most of us have circulation. If you don't have circulation, you will not be here. Okay, you'll be lying flat down. All right, anyways, look at this QR code, scan it. If you still have any other question, feel free to send in your questions, and I will address them when I get a chance to talk to you on a Thursday evening for all of you who participate in the program. And so, finally, I just want to say the Fitness Wellness Challenge 2024, the idea is to remove this problem once and for all. All right, so Body Wellness Fitness Challenge, ladies and gentlemen, we declared open. I challenge you to take it up when the date of release is open now. You can buy, or you can buy them from 1st April onwards, enter the program, encourage other people for it, even go for your mastership for it. Do that, because that's the whole idea. That is the entirety of this program, and we are here to support you. All right, so I'm helping you guys. You are in good hands. Thank you very much.